Hi, I'm Evie Dross, owner and creative director of Evielutions Design. Welcome to a new episode of Grow Not Float News Bites. So, when it comes time to print that brochure, your postcard, or any other marketing piece, you'll likely be faced with choosing between two printing options, offset or digital. Today we're going to be talking about what each of them are and when you should use one over the other. So with offset printing, it's basically the process of transferring an image from a plate to a rubber blanket that rolls the image onto a sheet of paper. And they use four colors, and it's cyan, magenta, yellow, and black, also known as CMYK. But with offset printing, you're also able to use custom colors such as metallics, fluorescents, and Pantone. The color is then layered on to get the final look, so your colors tend to be a lot more accurate. Plus with offset printing, you're able to print on a variety of different materials with custom finishes. Whereas with digital printing, the design is printed directly to the printing service, either with liquid ink or powder toner. And this enables you to provide a unique code to projects so you can quickly print smaller batches as needed, which can be a big money saver. So now we're going to talk about when you should use offset printing. You'll want to use offset if you're printing larger quantities. We're talking about 500 or more copies, and typically the more you print, the more the cost is going to go down. However, setup costs can be very expensive with offset, and printing small amounts is usually cost prohibitive for most businesses. You'll want to use offset if you need customized colors. For example, you want it to match your logo precisely. Offset is also good if you want superior image quality. With offset, you won't have to worry about streaks or spots, and that's sometimes associated with digital printing. Offset is good if you want to print on different materials. So with digital printing, you'll want to use digital if you're printing lower quantities, obviously 400 or 500 or less copies. Digital is very good if you're on a tight budget, because your setup cost for digital is lower and you can print only what you need. Digital is good if you want to see a proof before printing. A color proof for offset printing can be very expensive. Digital is good if you're printing only in black and white. You don't have the need to have exact perfect colors. Digital is also good if you need a short turnaround time. Offset printing tends to take way longer because the plates have to be created. Plus you have an error with offset. You basically have to start over if there's any issues. Whereas with digital, it allows more room for error and can enable faster turnaround times. In summary, offset printing is ideal for large scale printing where color is very crucial, or you want the option to print on a variety of materials. Whereas digital printing is ideal for lower quantities, quick turnarounds, and you have some wiggle room with the color. Which one you choose is largely contingent on your budget, but as you can see, digital printing typically is going to be your most cost-effective approach. So I hope you learned a little bit more about your printing options and identifying which one is going to be the best route to take for your next printing job. See you again next week.